Yo, what's up, guys? Today I'm not going to work on a code words problem, but I want to talk about a mistake that I've made a lot during my time learning Python, and it's something related to the mutable versus immutable data type. So usually, what I tend to do when working on a problem is creating a list. And for example, let's just say there's a list that, like an example list like this, and I would have a function. I want to create a function that does something to the list, and let's just call it something func, and it accepts an array. And my mistake would be doing something to the array, like this, append, let's say we append 5, or yeah, 5, and then you return to an array, or let's call this L and return array. So when I run this function on the list, on this list up here, it would let's call this A, and wait, A doesn't return anything. But this function, actually what it does is that it modified the original list. So now the original list is no longer 1, 2, 3, 4, but it's appending. It's already changed. So a lot of times I've found out about this, and I wanted to write a function, but I didn't want it to modify the original function, and this is why. So what I have to do here is to create a copy of the array, and then I would do whatever operation I want, to that array, so that I can keep the original array the same. So let's run this again. So now the original list is 1, 2, 3, 4, and if I run func of L, it will return a new array, but the original list still doesn't actually change. And this is what I've found out after many mistakes, and I wanted to make this video so that I would not make this mistake again. Also, something similar to this is when you have a default keyword argument that is a mutable data type, such as a list like this. And when you define a function with a mutable default keyword argument, let's do array.append 5, and then you return array. So when you call this function, let's define this function, and then let's say when you call this function array equal 1, 2, it will return this, the new array. But if I call the function again, it will not. But if I call the function again without using the default array, it will just keep adding to the default list, which may not be something that we want to happen. Maybe if we want it to, every time we call the function, it will reset the array so that it doesn't just keep adding or like keep changing the default list, right? So this is something I think we need to watch out for when we have a default like a mutable default keyword argument. Yeah, so I think this is I hope this is helpful, and I want to make this quick video so that we won't make this kind of silly mistake when writing Python. Thank you.